Hello, my name is Jordan Epperson, and I will be reviewing personal protective equipment, or PPE, during our toolbox talk today. Wearing the proper personal protective equipment may not only make you more productive, it could also save your life. Being properly protected from head to toe with items such as wearing the correct clothing, hard hats, eye protection, safety shoes, and hand protection may mean the difference between life and death for a construction worker. Wearing the proper work clothing can not only make your job safer, but a lot easier, even though you'd really never think of so. Dressing for the weather is the most important aspect because most construction work is performed outside or in areas without climate control. Weather is a key factor in what you should wear on the job site. Knowing the daily forecast will make you more prepared to know exactly what you should be wearing for the day. Adding clothing during the winter and subtracting them during the summer will help you be more comfortable, as well as being more productive, although you should never work without a shirt on during the summer. If you begin to overheat, you shouldn't take more clothes off, but slow down your work pace. During the winter, you should try your best to stay as dry as possible. Wearing rain jackets and ponchos may help you run the risk of not getting sick. Buying quality construction clothing can cut the expenses that you will have because of the long-lasting durability. Keep your clothes clean and free of grime and bacteria is a good work ethic. Missing buttons, rips, and tears can increase the chances of cuts, bruises, and possibly getting your clothing caught in machinery, because loose clothing tends to get caught more easily. This could potentially get you very injured or possibly killed. It is imperative that your clothes are neat and orderly, for then you will be more respected, and your chance of getting injured will drastically decrease. Hard hats are commonly used in many types of workplaces to protect employees from head trauma caused by falling objects, striking their heads against an object, or electrical hazards. The hard hat is a piece of personal protection equipment designed to individually protect an employee when all other methods of protection cannot. Often, it has been required on many work sites since the hazards cannot be eliminated. If no protection is worn, you could be in violation of OSHA's law, and you could be given a citation by an OSHA compliance officer. Also, be aware of signs that on the job site that indicate where hard hat areas are. There are 3 different types of hard hats: Class E, G, and Class C. Class E hard hats are designed to protect you from falling objects, along with protecting you from electrical shocks up to 20,000 volts. Class G hard hats are designed to protect you from falling objects, but only protect electrical shocks up to 2200 volts. Class C hard hats protect you from falling objects, however they do not protect you from any electrical shocks, and they do not protect you from corrosive substances. Along with the 3 classes of hard hats, there is what's called a bump cap. Bump caps are made from lightweight plastic that are simply designed to protect you from bumping your head on a protruding object. The bump caps do not have suspension systems like the hard hats do. They do not protect your head from falling objects or electrical shocks. It's crucial that you never substitute a bump cap for a hard hat. Every year there are thousands of people that are blinded from work-related injuries that could have been prevented had they been supplied with proper eye protection and face protection. $300 million are spent each year as a result of eye injuries from medical expenses, workers' composition, and lost in production time. Anytime that there are risks for protection against chemical, environmental, radiological, or mechanical irritants or hazards, OSHA requires that employers ensure the safety of every employee in the work environment by supplying the employees with safety equipment. Wearing safety glasses at any time in the production area. Safety glasses with side shields are a good form of eye protection for general use to prevent flying debris or objects from coming into contact with your eyes. Safety goggles should be used when compressed air or harmful chemicals are around. Goggles offer superior protection from flying debris as particles as well as chemical splashes. When grinding, changing propane or changing batteries, face shields are needed to be worn along with safety glasses or goggles. This gives additional protection to our face during those types of tasks. When welding, you have the risk of harmful rays impacting your eyes from a short distance. This is why special tinted helmets are worn. It not only protects your face from flying objects, but your eyes from the rays. Foot protection means guarding your toes, ankles, and feet from injury. Believe it or not, you have 26 bones for support and 38 joints for movement in each foot. Feet also have blood vessels, ligaments, muscles, and nerves, which is why it hurts when you stub a toe or drop something on your foot. Your feet are a crucial part of your body that you use every day. In some cases, enable you to do your job effectively. There are many types of safety shoes, and it is important to know which is correct for the different types of situations that you may encounter on a job site. Leather-based shoes are the most well-liked shoe for its durability and its ability to have a waterproof membrane to maintain your dry feet while you're working. Metal toe boots are essential when working in an industrial scenario because of the heavy machinery hazards that could possibly crush or puncture your foot. Most of metal boots have an entire reinforced metal box to supply insulation towards extreme temperatures, as well as being equipped with specific soles to shield towards slipping and shielding towards electrical hazards. These boots best fit workers that have hazards of heavy objects. Electrical threat boots or rubber boots are made with insulated metal toe boots and do not have any conductive elements to avoid electrical shock hazards. Insulated boots are made to keep your feet warm in the cold, wet conditions. Workers that prefer these boots because they have a quick release and are removed fairly easy. In the construction world, a worker must be able to use his hands in order to get the job completed. Therefore, the final and possibly most important body part you should protect the most at a job site is your hands. Protecting your hands from getting cut by sharp objects, smashed, or caught in machinery is absolutely necessary for a long career in construction. Wearing gloves whenever possible and paying attention to the tasks that you're performing will help you from getting hurt. Making sure all of the equipment has handguards in place on the tool correctly, which will make you a valued employee and a great asset to your company. Regular work gloves make all the difference. Not only do they save your hands from blisters and scars, but they keep you going even when something sharp hits it. Rubber gloves should always be worn when handling chemicals or adhesives. Truly, any type of chemical can burn your hand, and these gloves make sure not to let it happen. Disposable gloves are a quick way to keep your hands dry when working. They're great for doing quick activities such as stirring chemicals, but do not get too wild with these. They don't hold up as well as the rubber gloves. They're also a great addition to wear under both the regular work gloves and the rubber gloves. From head to toe, construction work should be clean, neat, and orderly, along with keeping his or her correct protection on, making sure that it doesn't have any defects as well. Employees who take good care of their personal protection equipment make for a safer workplace for everybody.